Hello everybody, this is Juan here at Regular John. Today I want to make a video on Magic the Gathering Arena for those who are new and want some tips on making decks and maybe how to use certain cards a little better. So making a deck, the way I like to make my decks is focus on a certain card that does something. So like I'll go through here and read several of them. Sometimes I'll look at a rare card, so like for example I'll come here. I like to play standard because I think it's the most fair way to play. You play with the standard cards. Forgot to click on the rare. Here we go. I'll just take a look at some of these cards and just build upon it. Here's a great example. You have here Voice of the Blessed, which he gets a +1/+1 counter every time that you gain life. Not only that, but when he reaches a certain amount, when you have 4 counters on it, you'll be able to have vigilance and flying. And then if you have 10 or more, as you see here, oh, I can't move my mouse onto it, but you're able to get undestructible, right? Well, that's great. I mean, all you need now is to gain life. So let's focus on this card alone, and I'll show you how to build a deck. Okay, just a simple way. So we're gonna focus on what this card says. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 4 of these because we're gonna really focus on this. Now I know that I have this card is rare, and that you may not have this card, but you could focus on whatever is the best cards you got, and really focus on that. This is just to show you how to build around it. Okay, so we know that Voice of the Blessed needs to gain life. So what you want to do, make sure that the settings again is on standard, and now let's take the rare off here. And we want to look at collection. Another thing you could do is click on not collected, and if you have enough cards that are wild, as you see here is the wild cards. If you have enough cards that are wild to build it, like to make a copy of the card, then it would show something that you may not have. For example, here's something that you may not have. You could right click on it and you could craft it if you have a wild card to craft it. Okay? Alright, so now that we have those settings set, we want to look for something that says gain life. So let's put gain life and then search. Alright. Now, if you see here, none of these have been clicked, so it's going to give you all kinds of colors of cards. It's going to give you all kinds. So what you want to do, because you want something that works easy with this, let's go with white. So you want to click on white right here. So it's going to look for white cards that gain life. It's going to search for the word gain life on your cards. So this veteran here, Larnarch veteran, he also gains life whenever a creature appears. You see, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So that will help your Voice of the Blessed. Every time you gain life, he gets a +1/+1. Alright? So now that we have that idea, we're going to add our veteran here. And another cool thing about him is that he is able, when he dies, he's able to come back as long as you pay the disturbed price. He could come back as the luminous phantom. So which allows you to gain life. In Magic the Gathering, the wording really counts. As you could tell, this does not say when it dies. It says whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield. Now that leaves is key because he doesn't have to die. He could be sent anywhere else and come back, and then it will cause the effect to happen again next time he leaves. So hey, he may not die. You may end up making them disappear for a little bit and come back with other effects that cards have, which is like to be able to exile a card and come back. So that's another neat thing about this card. It's kind of a double whammy. It gives you two opportunities of gaining life, and he could come back when he dies. Alright, so we have that. Let's see what else could help out. We have the Minister here. Traveling Minister. Let's see. Target creature gains +1/+0 until the end of turn. You gain 1 life. Okay. You could activate this as a sorcery. In case you don't know what a sorcery means, it just means you have to play during your turn. You cannot play during your opponent's turn. If it's something during your opponent's turn, you would need an instant card. All right. So let's add some of these because she's able to gain 1 life, so that would help out. Now, another thing you have to worry about is people are always going to have enchantments or artifacts. So you have to have a way of getting rid of those. But you want to get rid of those and gain life. So you want to gain life, and then you want to destroy. Okay, so now we're going to search cards that have the word destroy and gain life. Destroy target artifacts with mana value 3 or less, you gain 3 life. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, gain 3 life. There is a lot more usage with this one, even though it costs a little bit more. But if somebody has a pesky artifact or enchantment that's going to mess with you, you'll be ready. So let's just add 2 of these in case you get into a situation where you really got to get rid of an artifact or an enchantment. Alrighty. Now that we have that, let's go back to gain life. Oh, here's another thing. A good thing, it's always a good thing to have some flying creatures. There's many people out there that have nothing but flying creatures in their deck, and if you don't have flying creatures, you're screwed. You're not gonna win. They're going to attack you from the air, and you're not gonna have any way of defending. So these right here, inspiring overseers, they're great. You know, you're able to when overseer enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and you draw a card. Drawing cards always necessary. You don't want to run out of cards. That could cost you the end of the game. So let's add some overseers because they help you with flying. They give you life, and they draw cards. By the way, let's change this to standard and let's name it. Okay. Not letting me name it. Okay. Well, we're here. I might as well tell you about this. You see the cover of your deck? You could change the cover of your deck by simply grabbing a card and placing it on it like this. Oh, see? I never used the land before, but... And then you could click on the card here to change the back of your card. Oh. Surprised I don't see me on my... Oh! It's not... Oh, it is standard now. That's very odd. Oh, here we go. We could change the name right here. Let's call it life power. All our power is going to come from life. So let's call it life power. Okay. Let's add a few more cards here. Let's see. Let's try to make it like a well-round deck. Say our creatures may get attacked, so we want to protect them. So a good way to protect them is to make them indestructible, or to give them to make them hex proof. So like hex proof. Here's a hex proof card. Target artifact or creature gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Let's add some of these. Get some protection going. Okay. And indestructible. Oh, take a look at this one. So this one gives you two options. It costs 2. Target creature gains indestructible until the end of turn. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. So this is good. You could destroy a creature, or you could also use it to make a creature indestructible. So it's a pretty good option. Let's just add that for now. That'll be a good one to just test this out here. Okay. Let's see. So we have some protection for being attacked in a way of another person destroying your creatures, or somebody exiling your creatures. Okay. Now we have protection against artifacts and enchantments. Alright. And we need a way to draw cards. We do actually, because we've added right here the Overseer, Inspiring Overseer, giving us life and drawing cards. So maybe we want to draw a little more cards. So let's go with draw, the search draw. Oh, and here we go. Let's see. Companion enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Okay, you could use some companion. Let's see. And again, I'm just doing this real quickly so that I could get to the game and get a battle here going, so you could see how I use my cards. Strong creatures. There's some good strong creatures like this one right here. You don't want to put too many on this deck, but I'll put one. He's flying, artifact, but he's flying, and he also could enable other creatures to gain flying, lifelink, or vigilance. So we'll add one of those, and let's put create. Just gonna create some creatures. Oh, look, here we go. Create 3 1/1 white soldier creatures. Let's put some of those in here, and we've almost reached the 60 cards. So I don't like running out of land, so I'll put an extra land in there. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, when Lauren of the third path enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Good. Then you could tap it. You and target opponent each draw a card. Alright, let's add that. It may help destroy some artifact or enchantments. And let's add the fountain as well. It allows you to create 1/1 creatures, citizens. You could also use it to draw, or even win the game. So let's add that, and now we have 60 cards on our deck. We are ready to test this out. Alrighty, so let's put this to the test here. Okay, and now let's choose our life power. Here we go. Very rarely do I mulligan. If you put the right amount of lands out there on your deck, you don't have to really worry about mulligan. You only have to wait a little bit for them. You should be fine. So instant, sorcery, instant. We have no creatures right now. Maybe we just didn't put enough creatures. But hey, let's see what happens.
It's a game, so remember to have fun.
Wow. What are the chances that you're going to have 3 of the same card? Well, let's see what goes. Now, yes, we're going to get hit. It's going to happen. But remember, we are gaining life eventually, so don't need to worry. Besides, we have a card here to destroy a creature with toughness 4 or greater if things get really bad. Alright, so he's going to attack. We let him attack. By the way, this enchantment here allows him to draw an extra card if he has a creature of power 4 or more. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. We can't. Well, we could destroy this enchantment. Let's not use it now because he has no creature that is 4 or more. There's no effect. This card's gonna have no effect right now. That's still a 3/3 creature. There's absolutely no reason to panic. Alright. We're gonna get hit again. No problem. Let the hit happen. Here we go. We got a creature. Now, very important. You see how this creature costs 3? And we have an extra land? That's very important because we have a way to protect the creature by using these instant and last minute if he decides to do something funny. So let's put the creature out. And we get to destroy. Alrighty. Okay, and as you see, we have 1 land left, so we're able to protect it using our instant. Here we go. He's gonna try to kill it. Okay. Well, we'll make it hexproof and undestructible. Plus, I get to scry 1. So scry means I take a look at this top card, and I decide whether it's gonna go below the deck or above the deck. And create 1/1 creature. That may come in handy because he has more creatures than me. I'm just gonna keep it just to play it safe. As you see, we're hexproof. He cannot do any attacks on me. I could defend, and I don't have to worry about this creature dying because it's also indestructible. So let's defend against this creature. Maybe we'll be able to kill it. There we go. We got it. Alright, so again, it's always nice to have an extra land when you use a card. So let's use this card right here. Let's see. Okay. And we will not attack, so we could be ready for the defense. Alright, so it's their turn. So far, we could choose to defend. In this case, I'll sacrifice two creatures here. And our deck is built on being able to gain life. So it's gonna hurt, but we're going to focus on what the focus is going to be. And another thing to whenever you have an ability like this, it has your ability, you and target opponent each draw a card. Kinda, it's not negative for him, but let's use it right now. It's at the end of his turn, so I'll use this land that's right here. Well, actually, this one doesn't even require a land. Okay, so we got an extra card here, and then we end the turn. It's our turn again. Alright. Remember, this has the ability of giving another creature flying, lifelink, or vigilance. So let's just play that right now. See if it could save us. Save us in the future. Okay. Oh. Let's start gaining some life. Let's see, can I? No, I can't. I cannot. I could hit, I could attack. Let's make this card flying and attack. Oh, here comes this enchantment again. Alright. Alright. He may play a sneaky trick on me, but I am going to defend. Because he has 3 lands here, you know that he has the ability of using a card there maybe. So this is risky, but I'm willing to do it. I don't want to block this guy because he has trample, so he would just trample right over my character and hit me. So he would hit with this 3 power. Say I defend with this character, he would just hit him once and then hit me twice. So we don't want to do that. Alright. Alright, so let's see if we can draw a good card here. I'm surprised, very surprised that some of the cards I've been waiting for are not here, but let's start the attack. I'll make my creature life linked. I will attack. So now I don't have to worry about him hitting me because I'm gaining life. And for right now, let's see. Oh, actually, I'll just end my turn. I want to show you something on if he decides to attack. He did decide to attack. So one thing you could do is defend. I could defend. Say with this character. And then I can make the character indestructible. The only problem is that he's only going to be able to block 1. We don't want another land. We don't need another land. So I mean, it may not have been the best choice, but for teaching reasons, I'm just gonna do this. So as you see, it hit me once. I mean, it hit me twice. It hit my creature once. He's at 0, but he's indestructible, so he's not dead. End the turn. Wow, our main cards that we chose haven't appeared, but hey, you gotta be ready for anything. So let's keep on going. Okay, let's give our creature lifelink again. We want to gain life because he's going to keep on attacking. We only need 1 to defend, so we'll just attack with these 3 right here. Oh, here comes a creature that's a 4/4, which will activate this card at the beginning of his next turn. He wants to destroy my steel seraph, or I'm not a very good speller, but here we go. You want to defend him. This is why we added these hexproof cards. We're going to defend them. Take a look at our upcoming card, and it looks like I'm just going to put them in the back. Hopefully we get a better card. Alright, and now nothing happens. He is hexproof. And my turn. But before my turn ends, here's what the instants are. Treat them like instants. Turn's about to be over. Use those last 2 lands you have. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Let's do that. Let's destroy that creature. Okay. My turn. There we go. Got our veteran in here. Put another land in. Gonna make here. I'm going to give this one flying, and then I'm gonna attack. Try to get this game over with.
Whoa, that's going to leave a mark.
Okay. Remember, you still have cards that could help you. This one right here, you should just use it because it's a sorcery. It's not an instant. So I have to use it during my turn. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Get rid of this enchantment. We want to keep this for surprise, like we have been using it. So, hey, he's not going to attack. Now, attacking with everybody is not a good idea because he could have a card that prevents the hit. So, what we want to do is we don't want to attack with everybody, just enough to win. So we'll just give this dog some flying here and just attack with the flyers. He can't he can't defend. He's not able to defend. He doesn't have flying or reach. So here, in case of a surprise,
You
these
got
ones were
me.
ready. And there we go. I mean, we weren't able to use all the life gaining abilities we had with all our cards because unfortunately I didn't get some of the cards that I was hoping for, but we made it well round. That's the most important thing like to do. Make it well round, be able to defend yourself, be able to have a a get back. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for more videos from Regular John. Our content is going to be focused on board games, D&D, and Magic the Gathering. Have a great time gaming.